Okay, kids, so sorry for before, my volume was a little low on the microphone, probably because I installed some new software, and it still need to be checked. So let's just remove the music down so we don't have any disturb. Let's go on the charting. Okay, so we was talking about Dow Jones. Basically what happened, it was that we actually saw on one of the two boxes that there was bullish divergence. Let me just remove this. So bullish divergence here, okay, that went straight on the open of the market to 261. This was the direction. So this is what we saw on last video. So this is last video situation, okay. We did not change it before the opening of the market. Market opened over there. So this is not needed anymore. This is the divergence we score. You can see. Okay. TradingView is very laggy today, so it has been a pain in the ass. This is 1, 2, and extended 461. Okay, so as soon as you reach an extended 461, the retracement to at least the 361 box is needed. Okay, the non-extended was lower, that is the close one, but this is very bullish, so people are playing also the wicks. This is the less extended one, and as you can see, we basically open the market. We opened the market on Monday, okay, with already this on the 261 not extended. We went actually to the 461 not extended, that is also the 161 zone, and then okay, we go for a continuation of the extended one. Okay, price difference is quite big because the algorithm that play the extended version are completely different than the algorithm that play the closed version, that is this one here. Okay, why this? Because when we are bullish, probably they switch and use also the extension of the wicks. Instead, when we are almost toppy, stuff like that, they go for the less extended. But what is very important here is that the price went over the previous 161 down. Okay, this is the 161 coming from the top. Okay, and is now over it, retracing a bit. So there is a bearish divergence somewhere here, I think. Okay, there is a bearish divergence here visible. So this divergence here, okay, with continuation, valley in between. So I'm gonna calculate only the first one. First one should go. First one can go. Let's see. Here, at least. Okay. So a retest of the zone need also a retest of the ribbon, because is retesting the ribbon. We can go on a bigger time frame to see. Okay, yes, so a retrace of this one. A retrace of this one, if the 50% will let us retrace, this is also impossible. It's also possible that the 50% hold. So in that case, we are super bullish. and we don't retrace before going for the big action. Today is Friday, so what is on the trade today is probably gonna be happening, let's say Monday on the opening. So if we see here a bearish divergence, probably is gonna kick on Monday if is like a big one. So this is 161 is just under it, so here also because of the golden pocket. Okay, so just put this in correlation with the ribbon under, because the ribbon over is resistance. Yes, this is gonna be going down here in the next 6 hours. So the market will be still open. This is also holding together with this one, so bullish situation, no retrace to the 161. So bullish behavior, and the same goes for this one. That is going to be around here. Now, as you can see, this is another candle that is probably going down. I don't have a white candle to measure, so I will have to improvise. Short look calculation. This is 161, 261, 361 from that top that have no divergence. So this is the divergence one. Okay, this one that don't have divergence, but 361 from the top is this box here. This is already 161. So in a bullish situation, you don't go under this. Okay, you don't go under this one, and you bounce here. So we're gonna check this later in the group. This is fantastic because it's also being at the 461 extended, meaning that we can just go to the 361 that is not even going there, and that will be cool for us on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is driven also by this. Yes. So this is the 361 box. Price is over it. You can play inside this for a bit. You can play inside this one for a bit, and then find his way up again, or going to retrace over the ribbon. Okay, so this is gonna be trap zone like Bitcoin in this moment. Let's go on Bitcoin. Yeah, today is very laggy. So daily, we go back to our daily, no, even 4 hours. So this is the Bitfinex chart that is different, very different from the max chart. This is the main border. It's also the only chart that have divergence. So this is the channel here, not here, because of the 50%. No, here. Price went straight to the 161. Is still trapped around there. So 1, 2. This is the 161. Okay. 161. Okay. Blue. And is our resistance since forever. Okay. Then here we had bullish divergence 1 hour repeated. This is the same divergence of the Dow Jones. So here we have our divergence. Our divergence went 461. So 1, 2 here, 361 for the first impulse, 461 on the last impulse, last big impulse. Okay, so 461 goes to 361. Okay, you clear a level, you go to the next level. He went there and let's say close there to keep another uptrend, because this is still an uptrend, because it did not made any low yet. Okay, is retracing to go near the box. There is another level we can actually put here. Let's put this one first. So this is our resistance, the one that we just retest last night to kick out all the kids from Twitter. This is another box. Is white. We are still inside it. We are exactly inside it. Okay. This is the famous 261. This is the famous 261. Okay. And this is the 161. Okay. So into a including, we put here also a local golden pocket, because we top it there, so we want to know where is the local golden pocket. Golden pocket local is actually over the 161, so is this one. Okay, so this is the GP. Let's make this way. So this is the GP, but the GP is out of the border. Okay, so generally speaking, without even be bearish or having extra thought about how Bitcoin can react, you go to an important level. Okay, and most likely you retrace from it, let's say on the previous resistance. So this went there to the level, retrace it on the resistance, go 4 hours at least. Okay, retrace it exactly on this resistance here. Okay, bullish divergence, bounce, and went 461. So this is textbook's move. Okay, 461 was still inside the 161. It was also the last known top. Important. Okay, it was also the last known top. So this was the double check of this short. Now, usually you short a level, you find a support, bounce, short again, same level, and it was almost same level. So there was here there is an order that doesn't want us to go up for the moment. Okay, now what is needed to go over this level here? We need divergence. Okay, divergence that we can develop going down to the border. In this case, going down to the 261. We're gonna see if there is some divergence here, or if we develop divergence around there, or if we even develop divergence around here. So this is gonna be a testing zone. But anyway, to cross this resistance, okay, we need some divergence. Usually, exactly like we do on the scale. Imagine this as a top. This is your top, and this is the bottom. Okay, with the golden pocket here are 4,900. Okay, now going here till here will be the volatility, because you closed the daily again under the border. It cannot be today, it needs to be tomorrow. Okay, so if you leave the border, okay, if you leave the border and you don't have any divergence coming, the volatility probably bring you down to the 61 that is here. Okay, now since the divergence that kicked us there was the 12-hour and is still in place, okay, this divergence is still working here. So probably also in the next, so tomorrow, not today but tomorrow, we can have a surprise here. Now, since we have the Dow Jones that is probably going down, if the algos see the divergence, and they saw it today, they will push the price down of the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones will have to go on the ribbon. Let's find the ribbon of Bitcoin. It's probably it's 4 hour probably. Yes. So it will make the price goes down to the ribbon. Okay, going down, you actually make the move from the 461 to the 261, probably giving you volume for bounce tomorrow. Tomorrow and Sunday, the algos gonna be tuned on the close of today of the Dow Jones. Okay, so today we're gonna check the close on Dow Jones and we're gonna know what will happen probably tomorrow. Okay, anyway, if there is a drop, big drop, we're gonna go 4.9 for yeah, around 5k. That is this one. Can go under this because we will avoid the bullish divergence. So the bullish scenario is out. Okay, it's not easy that you crash the uptrend channel totally, okay, and then you go down there and then you restart, okay, because also here you don't have bullish divergence yet, okay. So we're gonna check in what time frame you can build up a bullish divergence here. It will be easier for us to cross the 161. So since the volatility happen only when you are over a fib or under a fib, and the price is lowering a little bit but is not going down fast yet because there is the fib zone, there is the ribbon under it, I still think this can try to break out. Okay, it will all depends on how we close the market tonight on Dow and SPX, because the algo will be tuned for crypto in that way. So if the algo will be tuned bearish, we will short big time. Okay, exactly like we long here. Okay, instead if the algos are not tuned bearish, we probably gonna go for and rock over this one. Okay, now let's chart a little bit of coins that are not Bitcoin. NIO, the Ethereum from China. Okay, so almost the same situation of BitMEX, because this is completely out of the uptrend. Yes. Look, if you watch this one, this is out completely. The uptrend bounced on the ribbon, probably for a retest, okay, but did not actually made to go over there. Instead is quite bearish. Also here we did not went to the 161, I think. Well, not the extended one. I think we went to this one. This is, yeah, this is the one. So we went here, not bullish at all, but also because of the volume of trading that suck. big time on this one. Okay, so crash, sorry, he arrived on the 161 box, retraced, probably divergence, no, there's no divergence on the 4 hour, 3 hour. Yeah, probably. Divergence, then bearish divergence, I can see from my indicator somewhere, and retracing. Okay, the same situation of Bitcoin. So the retracement of this can follow the Bitcoin one, that is the internal 61, that is here, double bottom with a starting point. If you had divergence here, no divergence. See, divergence, yes. It was here. If you had divergence, going here is like limit. Okay, what means that if you go under the pivot of the divergence, you can avoid the divergence and probably crash down. And in the case of this guy here, crash down means this one. Understanding that, I still think he will blow up going up, so I don't think we're gonna crash down now to the famous $3. So somebody, I remember some time ago I was calling the $6. No, I didn't even call the $3. Okay, and this is even lower. This is $2.7. Fantastic. Okay, so this is the target in case of breakdown. So long around here. Okay, it will be the long of this move. Okay, but again, I think we can have some nice stuff coming from the ribbon. Also because I don't think that the Dow Jones people are gonna give up on it, and it can continue. In that case, this will have to go anyway down to find some good orders, okay, and bounce. The response here I don't like, because the real extension of the price was little over it, and we just touched the insurance price. Then okay, Tezos, the cursed coin. So this is what we designed last time. Okay, look, this one too did not actually went to the extended one, it went to the less extended one version. Look here, but most likely because we did not measure this move, it was like something like this. So 1 2, look, 261 was this one, the top. Sorry, it was this one here, the top. Okay, 261, then crashed down under the border, of course saved from Bitcoin, under the border, so bearish. Okay, under the border, then retest of the same zone, because here you pumped, you just have more space. Here you pumped, target, then this one, 1 2 361, and 361 here has been the full resistance. It's under quite under the other one. This has been the full resistance, so trust me, this is not easy to cross. The price is now on 261 zone. It can drop down to the 161. So closing under the 261 box on this particular coin, but most likely also because Bitcoin is gonna do it. will bring all this down. Look. And this. Okay. So this is gonna be targets. Crashing this one, you're gonna go here. I think we have some ribbon here too on the 4 hours. Just check. 3 hours, 2 hours for sure. Yeah, 3 hour and 4 hour ribbon is around where we are. I'm gonna support. It will depend how this close. Look, 1 hour 9 minutes to go up more. Still supporting. 3 to 2. 2 to 1 is still good. 1 under, probably causing a big crash. In this case, we have our golden pocket around. Check here and here. So in this case, the golden pocket gonna be here. Okay, gonna be over there. That is also the long zone, the previous long zone. But understanding that you play the short, in case we do this, you play the short and then you long only on confirmation. Okay, because if this decide to go the other side, the next target gonna be, oh yeah, I was already there, gonna be between 0.7 to 0.61. Okay, that will be probably the bottom for this coin, the bottom from this coin, the bottom for Bitcoin, and so on. A 61 will be preferred. Okay, 61 will be preferred because you don't have actually the big crash. But again, if we go 161 and we develop enough divergence, so you're gonna have, as usual, no, something like this. It's gonna crash, bam, then make a bounce, then make something like this, divergence, boom. Okay, in case we go down, it's gonna be something like this. I still think because of the divergence on the 12 hour that Bitcoin gonna go up, so also the shit coins connected to him. Let's go back to our friend. Okay, yeah, there is a let's go look for divergence. Okay, so bearish divergence for our target this first. Okay, first of the downside, and we did not went down because of the bullish divergence here. Okay, so this is the bearish divergence, target golden pocket. Okay, then there is another bullish bearish divergence here. Okay, target at least 261. That is the one that we was already having on the screen when we was around here. Okay, and we did not went down because it's still working inside. It still have the influx of the bullish divergence we have down. Okay, then here we have another bullish formation that is this downtrend channel. So here we had a wedge bounce, bounce on the ribbon, pump 461. Textbook. Well, Min0Taur0 textbook, because there's no textbook about that. This is the downtrend channel on the 4 hour. is 1. Okay, in max is little less in trouble, more bullish actually. So you went there with liquidity, okay, and then you retrace it. Then you started this uptrend channel that is now fading down, okay, that is this change of axis is this. If you crash this level here, you will go probably here to this ribbon and the border, okay. Remembering that you have to close, it's not a weak game, it's a close game, so you can even wick down and then close back like we did on many times, okay. The target anyway should be this one. So the last one we had target like this is this one. Then we have this valley in between that I don't like, but it's still, this is uptrend, okay, this is uptrend, this is downtrend. So also this target here gonna be another possible target for the golden pocket. Okay, so that's gonna be, there's a possibility if we don't change our mind, because the push from behind is from down, from below, from behind, push from behind, fuck me, is gonna be stronger enough to keep the price up, okay. This is still a downtrend channel that tested twice to get out because this resistance is so strong. The volatility, you know, I already told you, if we fuck up, if we start kick the volatility in and that abandon us because the algo changed idea, okay, on the Dow, this will be the first move down, and then that will be the second move down in case. But I'm still bullish, to be honest. Even if we have all these divergence coming in, okay, I see that every time the price go over the daily pivot, we run a lot, okay. Now in the 3 hour, even 4 hour, I think, now watching with indicators, we have the strategy over us, so bearish, the ribbon under us, that is it will come up a little bit, so probably going around here in the next hour. Is not bullish, but at least is a support. And the bad thing is that we are under the pivot, okay. So to be bullish again, we need to regain the pivot and regain this level. To be bearish, we just have to stay like we are, okay. So this is bearish situation. First divergence called this level here. That will be probably the bottom of this coming in, and then probably also this one here, that is also the golden pocket. If we break down the uptrend channel, you know, the probability to go to the golden pocket will be very high, okay. If I was you, I will prepare already orders down there, because in that case we are very near the pivot, and under $1 under the pivot, short, okay. So it's gonna be a game that can go around 8 no, this is the order, yes, 3,100. We have, yes, the 3,100 on Phoenix, okay. Probably on Max is little different because of the week, but on Phoenix around 3,100 is gonna be the move. Okay, kids, thank you very much to be with me also today. Sorry for the microphone problem. I will be checking in for Monday. Ciao!